Molinaro won his first match here at the World Cup. Got your eye poked a little there, out there.
Yeah, his finger got in there pretty deep. Just didn't really like the finger fighting, so we got a little close, clubbing each other a little bit too hard. I got his finger in the eye.
How do you feel you wrestled? Obviously, first match of this event, it's important to get a W to start.
Yeah, I was tight. I mean, I felt like I could have scored on any shot. But again, you wrestle smart, you take selective shots, you stick to your game plan, and you pick your spots when you have them. I probably could have taken a couple more opportunities there, but you're up 6-0 and you don't want to, do nothing stupid. And you don't have to do anything stupid, so I'm okay with it. It's all right.
So you had an interesting journey to get to the Olympics, and this is your first competition since, that after going through kind of a world traveling situation. I mean, how important is this tournament for your preparation for Rio?
It's very important. I mean, for one, this is a lot more enjoyable. I'm not going to lie, I think Turkey was a high pressure cooker situation, and I had to really just kind of stay focused and not let the moment, take me over. And this is enjoyable. I got my family here, I got my wife out here, I have my son, I have her family. So this is just a lot more me just kind of fine tuning for Rio and just continuing to make improvements with Cody and Bruce and Bill. And I'm just very excited for this opportunity to see where I can improve my game before Rio. But also, I want to wrestle the best guys in the world. So hopefully, I get to wrestle Iran, hopefully I get to wrestle Russia, and just continue to see what we got to do to put myself in a position to get on the podium.
Now you've had to make a lot of progress in the last year or two to get to the point where you represent our country at the Olympics. How much better do you feel you are than maybe a year or two ago? I mean it's obviously something you've earned.
Yeah, a lot better. I just made a lot of improvements. I think the biggest thing was my perspective change. About a year and a half ago, I gave my life to Christ, and I just trusted God and let God guide me. And He's got me to this point. He's got me at every point in my life, and now I'm just kind of trusting God and trying to do everything myself. And I've been able to make some really big improvements and been able to enjoy the process. And I think that's what I'll continue to do. I'll just continue to trust God's plan and believe what He put on my heart, and just try to see this thing to the end.
Is there any difference in rising up through the ranks nationally and facing that deep field versus facing the international field that you're facing now? I mean, it's a lot of different.
That's a great question. I think, personally, I got too involved in trying to be the best in the country and trying to be the best in that field. And I think this year I just really tried to pay attention to what the best guys in the world are doing, the world champs, the guys that have similar styles to me, and see what they're doing and see how I can beat these guys. Because I think that if you're preparing to be the best guys in the world, it'll kind of take care of itself. So I tried to not focus so much on just beating these guys. I tried to focus on being the best I could possibly be, putting myself in the best position to be the best guys in the world. And I think it helped me kind of look outside of just trying to wrestle like an American and take some other things into consideration.
In sort of looking at your opponents and studying your international opponents, because it's a more finite list now of the people that you're going to have to face. Are you a guy who looks at video? How much are you aware of it? Or do you just try and focus on making smart decisions in the landscape of the match in front of you?
Yeah, I think that we have a game plan going into every match, and I think it changes depending on the opponent that we're going against. But Bruce Burnett does an incredible job of preparing us in that sense. He's been watching film probably for 6 hours today. He watches film every single day. He's got every single guy scouting my weight class. I've never went out there with him in my corner and not knowing what to expect, and it helps a lot. So that's something that we don't have to worry about. We just focus on being present and working hard in practice and listening. That can be challenging sometimes in itself. But Bruce takes care of that and gives you a lot of confidence knowing who you're going up against and knowing where you should fine-tune certain parts of your game.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.